I legit, as a child, thought forever that every color of M&M was a different flavor.
It is.
Not just chocolate. No, it's not. You don't believe that, right?
I gotta finish these first.
No, Ryan, keep chewing in the mic.
No, I know.
This is great podcast.
I know, we're going right now. All right, I'm good.
He's back. Back in a big way. Ryan, I'm still hungover.
Are you?
I hurt.
I'm not.
I do not feel good.
I was hungover from that win.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That was electric.
Yeah.
They piped that the wrong fucking way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now. Breakfast ball.
So we played at the finest 9-hole course in all of Minnesota this weekend.
No, second finest.
No.
Yeah.
Frazee 9 was way better than Pine City. And that's not just because I know you love Pine City
I'm sorry,
Country Club.
Ryan.
It was way better.
I got to mark that. I'm clipping that out.
Hole number 2, the drivable par 4.
Hole 2 was a long par 3.
Long par 3. Hole 3 was a drivable par 4.
Yep.
Cut the trees hard. If you don't, you're going into like 180 acres of whitetail land.
Yep. You were literally in my buddy's bow stand, like 30 yards from that green.
Yeah. And
Small town.
so we played that hole 3 times. I put it on the green twice.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on the green once, maybe
and then
twice.
on the fringe the other time.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
That was our hole.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah, it was fun. So basically what we did, it was a small town festival called Turkey Days, right? And they have a golf scramble going on. So we entered our team of 4 into the scramble, but then we also played against my dad's team of 4 and had our own side bet going. So the whole side bet was front 9. Losers of the front 9 paid for the winners back 9.
Yep.
And then the winners or the losers of the back 9 paid for the winners' drinks the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So we lost. We played skins both times.
Yep.
First 9, they win the very first hole, and then we pushed
7 in a row.
all the way to hole 8, and then they finally won on hole 8. So then they ended up winning the front 9. There's zero way we could come back.
Well, they won 9-0 on the front.
They did.
Yeah.
Yep. Because then we pushed on the final hole anyway, so that they just got it because
Yep.
that's how. Yeah. So second 9, it is all bets are off. Like, well, bets were still technically on, but it was no holds bar. We need to fucking win for some pride because last year they beat us on both 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Jade, merch guy Jade, is 6 sheets to the wind.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was going to try and do a beer a hole. And then by hole 6, he was doing a beer every shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like he was fucked up. He hurt his back, so he's golfing in a back brace, running around with swishers in his mouth. He was all over the map, dude.
I was looking at his Snapchat. The rest of his weekend was just as crazy.
That was
Yeah.
no pun intended, but par for the course for Jade.
Yeah. He loves that kind of attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he, you better give me another swisher. Yeah, cool. Because you just want the other guys to laugh of you hitting a mammal drive with a swisher in your mouth.
Yeah, he hit one good shot with a swisher in his mouth and his beer set next to his ball teed up, and he's like, I gotta have a swisher for every shot
so
now.
every drive from then on out, he needed a swisher.
And they weren't his, so he was just bumming them off. My dad's friend the whole time. Hey, give me another one.
That's
the
I need
most
another
classic Jade.
Yep.
Yep.
So
funny.
lots of stakes going into the back 9. Back 9 is very, very big for us because we got to win for pride, number 1, and then we got to win to make money back on the drinks, number 2. We go through. They won the first hole again.
We won the first 4 holes.
Yeah, we were up 4-0 because we tied. We pushed until hole 4, then we won those 4 holes. So we got them. And then they won the next 4 holes. So we're tied 4-4. And then we pushed on the 9th hole. So we're tied. We're tied for skins for the second 9. So then, without paying for it, we just started playing playoff holes.
We just went back to hole 1.
We did, we went straight back to hole 1. We did a PGA style playoff holes until somebody won, and then we almost ended up playing another 9.
Yeah, we played 5 holes.
We got to the 6th. We were on the 6th green, and Jade blacked the fuck out.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Sinks a 35-footer to win. I don't think he even realized he won at that point.
He
okay,
definitely
good.
did. Yeah, he was trying to play it cool though.
So we won. We beat the old guys. We're the champs technically because we won the most recent game. So we are the reigning champions of the Frazee Golf Course.
So here's another electric moment in the scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the first playoff hole, Lane Hallock, merch guy.
Oh God.
He's 38 balls down at this time. We played 18 holes. Number 19, it's two balls a hole.
He legitimately lost every ball in his bag.
Yeah.
And then started to lose all of the balls I have in my bag.
Yep. So we hit our first tee shot, kind of sliced to the right, like up, like on a hill, kind of with shitty, like
Not a good lie.
shitty grass, like sand underneath. Just not a great lie. The other team piped their drive right down the middle. They had a 65-yard chip shot, which they put within 2 feet. So they're putting for birdie. We are chipping as a second shot. All three of me, Tyler, Jade go. No
Fucking
shot.
duck
No
it.
shot is even going to come close to beating these guys.
We weren't even on the green. I don't think
No.
I think you might have been just off the fringe, but it would have been a hard chip.
Yeah. So Lane Hallock comes up and
Stumbles up to his ball.
You never know where this ball is going to go. Now, little did we know that this ball was going to lob up and land 2 feet within the
And it
fucking
wasn't
pin.
an accidental shot out
No.
of lane where like sometimes he blades it and it works out for him.
Yeah.
No, beautiful up and over the trees lob wedge from 55, 65 yards
Yeah.
out. Drops it from 5 feet from the pin.
Yeah. 5-6
So
feet.
we're not going to miss that putt 5 times.
No.
So we make the putt to push that hole. We're absolutely saved. But Lane, what is he, 260?
Oh, at least.
Big boy. Lane's a big boy. Does not exercise. Hits that shot, sprints to the green, high stepping the whole way like he just scored a Hail Mary touchdown to end the half. Right? He runs up to the green, goes up to the ball, looks him at it, he's like, "Is that my ball? Is that my ball? Is that my ball?" And he freaks the fuck out and then sprints back to us.
Oh my
and then
God.
he was out of breath.
So out of breath.
For the next 3.5 holes.
He could not compose himself.
And he only ran 100 yards total there and back.
At most 100 yards. But yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of scramble play is like, you got 4 shots, regardless of the skill level. One of those shots has got to drop, and it could come from the worst guy on your team.
Yeah, and that's what the one thing I love about scrambles too is like if you took each of our rounds individually, we all played like fucking shit.
I wouldn't say that. Like you played pretty good.
Yeah, but I had shots that I shanked too.
Right.
Like
okay.
if I was
we all
playing,
did,
if
yeah.
I had my own complete round,
Yeah.
I would not have had a good round.
Yeah,
and
I
I don't
gotcha.
think any of us would have. But we were 8 under.
Also, we
As a
had
scramble team.
we had no business playing with those guys. Like
They're better
keeping
than
up
us.
with them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're way better than us.
But-
I think Lane and then Jade fucking 6 sheets
Back
to the
brace,
win.
drunk Jade.
Drunk Lane, and then you and I, who are just like, we're fucking bogey, double bogey golfers.
Well, you and I were about 3/4 of a way through a bottle of peppermint schnapps after the first 9.
So I would say, like you and I, we played pretty good. Like
yeah.
for like as a team wise.
Yep.
We I feel like we used quite a few of our shots.
We used a
shots
lot
that-
of our drives.
Yep. Shots
Yep.
that mattered though. Sometimes they came from Lane. Sometimes they came from Jade.
I chipped in
Yep.
to save a hole.
Chipped in from like 6 feet.
Yeah, they were like making fun of me for chipping off the fringe from 6 feet out, and like they were all talking shit. And while they were talking shit, it dropped, so they can fucking suck it.
Oh, you chipped in
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
fringe. Nice. That's
That
a bold
was
move.
That was potentially one of the funnest days of golf I've ever had.
Yeah, it was a blast through and through because there was like the perfect amount of shit talking too.
Yeah.
where nobody really got their feelings hurt.
Yep.
But there was some times you're like, "Hey, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Nobody got like super like everyone was pretty good.
Yeah.
No one got super pissed. If they
Right.
did, it was for like one shot and then that was it.
It was just Goat.
Yeah.
Just one of my dad's buddies. His real name's Craig, but everyone calls him Goat. He's the only one that got actually pissed. But then it was gone in like 20 seconds. So
Yeah.
Jade loves talking shit.
Oh yeah.
What did he keep saying? He would just like come in hot on the cart.
Marcus.
Where did that come from?
No clue. Not a clue.
Weird.
At that point, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
And I don't think anybody called anyone by their names.
No.
At least Jade didn't. He kept calling him Silver Fox, Goat Boy, Tyler's dad. I don't think he called him Jason once all day.
No, probably not.
Who else was there?
Dave.
Dave. I don't think he knew Dave's name, so
No.
he just said, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey you."
Yeah. Isn't that funny? So that's actually a good point. When you enter a scramble, sometimes you don't even know who you're playing with. Sometimes you do, but like you meet new people and you introduce yourself. Everyone has got names for the first 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
You might recite
If
that
that.
name another 1 or 2 times in that 5 minutes, just bullshitting before the round, whatever. But no one ever remembers everybody's name by the end of the round.
I'm the guy though, when you it takes like 2 or 3 times of meeting someone.
Yeah.
Like if the first time I would meet you, we shake hands, you're like, "Oh, I'm Ryan, yada, yada, yada." I don't know your name by the time our hands break apart from
Sure.
shaking hands. It
Yep.
is in and out. It's
And
It's like a weird mental block.
And especially if you don't hear them say their name like fluent, like whatever they start. Who knows? I'm not going to ask what their name is.
No.
Excuse me. What was your name? Well, I just told you that. My name's Ryan. Brian. Yeah, Brian.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm Brian forever now.
Brian. Yep. So God, Scramble golf. If you guys haven't done a scramble yet, you got to get in on one. Just get you 3 other guys. Doesn't matter the skill level. You got 4 shots at every spot.
Yeah, actually, technically, we had 5.
We had 5
because they had a 5th guy, so they just let one of us play 2 balls, one on every hole. We just rotate,
and then you take the better shot of the 2 balls.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll be back for the old turkey days.
I have an update.
What's that?
Our first 9 score, we were 8 under.
Yep.
Second place
No.
overall in the scramble.
No.
Really?
My dad's team was 9 under, and they tied for first. So we got second.
I've also always wanted to win a scramble.
I know, dude. I won with Dad. It was a 2-person scramble, a 6-6-6 thing where you played 6 holes, 1 set of rules, the next 6 holes, a different set of rules, and then the final 6 holes, another set of rules.
Yeah.
And we won that one together because we played super well, alternating shots.
Yep.
But otherwise, I've never won a golf thing in my life. And that was because he's better than me and they took handicaps into it.
Yep.
So it was electric. We're the champions of Turkey Days.
Yep.
1v1 scramble.
Second place champions.
Second place of the whole tournament. First place of the internal tournament.
Yeah.
And then we proceeded to we won $100 off my dad playing beanbags, and then
We lost
immediately lost $100 back to my dad.
Yep. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So just a little update scramble for you guys. We talked about it last week. It lived up to the hype. It was a ton of fun. We got like 2 more scrambles coming up. We got Pine to Palm. We got tournaments on the book.
We got a little Pine to Palm drama right now, though.
We do, because my tee time cannot be changed.
No.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Miles signed us up for another scramble through the company. Like, You Betcha is a sponsor of this scramble. It is the same day as Ryan's Pine to Palm.
Oh, no.
What are we going to do?
So
If the Pine to Palm doesn't happen,
all the slots are filled at Pine to Palm. They said they can't let me switch. But granted, I signed up for this before I knew anything about this 4-man scramble.
Can you contact someone else at a later tee time, see if they'll switch you?
I don't know who's in it. Like, I don't know. They don't give you names of.
I suppose. Huh.
I'll go right back to my investigative journalism years and I will figure it out.
Yeah. God, I thought they might let us do something there, but it just doesn't sound like it's going to work out.
We've been hyping this up for so long. What are we going to do?
I'm going to Pine to Palm.
Okay.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay. I don't know. Miles signs our bills or pays our bills.
Right, but for a golf tournament, it's not gonna get fired over not going to a golf tournament. I have another golf tournament. This is for the brand. We've been talking about this for how long?
Almost 6 months.
Yeah, and now it's gonna happen in like 3 weeks. Which, speaking of 3 weeks, I played Pine to Palm yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So let's just take a quick break and then we'll come back to a quick recap.
You played the course. You scouted it out.
Actually, let's just get into it right now.
Okay.
I'm hyped.
Here we are. No break.
So I golfed the course yesterday. I only golfed 9, so I got half the course under my belt.
Also, Barry, the lead, you texted me like, "Hey, golf Pine to Palm today, 6 over." I was like, "Fuck yeah, we got a shot here."
Yeah,
actually,
6 over through 9.
But 9. I thought it was 18.
No, and I 3-putted on 3 holes. So
you could have been 3 over.
I could have been 3 over. The putter was not treating me well.
Throw that thing in the water, remember?
But it was, I know, I need to get a new putter. I need to do something different.
You get a Scotty.
Yeah.
Get a Kirkland.
I'm going to get a Kirkland.
Get a Kirkland.
It's well worth the money.
Yep.
What is it, like $50?
No, I don't think it's even that.
Really? Because I paid $50 for that Wilson I'm using right now. I still have the price tag on it in case I want to take it back 2 years after I bought it. I mean, it's still there.
Best way to keep it.
I think they will take it back too. It's pretty chipped up. But yeah, I'm like, if I'm going to take this tournament seriously, which if you guys know anything about me, I am absolutely going to do that.
Oh shit, it's kind of expensive actually.
How much? 160?
It says it's $200.
So one putter is more expensive than 3 wedges from Costco.
Yeah.
Damn. That's unfortunate. I might just stick with the Wilson.
Kind of
Until I can prove that I can putt with the Wilson, I can't buy a new putter.
You can get it for $150 on Amazon.
Okay.
That's mind blowing. Bad look for Kirkland.
Yeah.
After I openly said I would endorse them for no money.
Yeah. $150 putter. I could
Now
get
it's going to cost.
I could get an Odyssey for $150 probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to play Pine to Palm at least once. We kept saying like, oh, we're going to go play it. We're going to go play it. We're probably not. We just don't have time, right? So I did get out. I got out on the first 9, and I mean, in the back of my mind, it was me and 4 other guys, and we're out there having a good time, having some beers. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, how do I want to? No, seriously, how do I want to approach this shot? What am I going to do here?
The issue was the greens were the worst distance for you.
They were
not far enough or too far.
Yes. So weird amount of drivable par 4s. So here's a little look into my bag. And this is not to brag. I'm not bragging in this moment.
I think that means you're
But
bragging.
on average, I would hit my driver like 315 to 330.
I'll give you
315 to 330.
310 to 315.
Or it's OB. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got that, right? And then we have a 3-wood, which has never left my bag, I don't think, in 3 years. And it's not about to in the next 3 weeks. And then we have a 4-iron. 4-iron, I can hit on a good day, probably like 230, 225, 230.
Okay.
I need a driving iron, like a 2-iron or a 3-iron, so I can like hit that 250 to 260 mark.
Get a hybrid. Get a 4 hybrid.
I can't hit hybrids or woods.
You got to practice that.
I know. It's all in my head. So I have this gap in my clubs from like 250 to 300
100-yard gap almost.
Yeah, 250 to 300, where I don't know what club to use. Either I have to lay up or I have to take some off of my driver.
Which is hard. Because if you start changing your driver swing,
exactly,
then it goes left and right.
Yep. So a weird amount of drivable par 4s that were like either 267 or 288 or like 250. I don't have a club for that. So
you do, you just don't use it. Use your 3-wood.
I kind of do. Yeah, I just don't know how to use it. So
from here on out, your driver's staying in your bag for the next week. That's my challenge to you, Ryan.
Well, I still need to know how to hit my driver. I know, because I still haven't.
It's not away permanently. Before the next week, you're not allowed to hit your driver. Only your 3-wood.
Or I could just hit like 187% 4-iron.
Just swing out of your shoes every time.
Yeah.
You end up in a back brace like Jade.
I know.
No,
but there's got to be something done. And I'm in the numbered flights group, which these guys, the handicaps probably range anywhere from like 10 to 20. I did just drop my handicap, Tyler, below 10. I'm a 9.9 now after yesterday's 9 holes. So I'm officially single digit handicap, which is pretty fucking sweet.
I put my Scramble scores into the app, so I'm actually a 4.
I didn't put my Scramble score from last Friday because we couldn't get the app.
Yeah, the app wouldn't work. That's one knock against it.
So when I signed up for this thing, I told them I was a 13 handicap, and now I'm a 9. So I'm basically like ahead of the competition is what I'm thinking.
Well, you're a 13 with a working 3-wood. You don't have that yet, so.
I am a 6 handicap with a working 3-wood.
Yep. So you got to accept the challenge, Ryan.
So
don't use your driver for an entire week. That still gives you time to get back into the driver.
Because there's nothing better than hitting a bomb.
Hitting a bomb with the 3-wood feels pretty good.
Do you know the hole after? So I think it's hole 4 on Pine to Palm. It's like a 400-yard par 4. I took an absolute daddy hack with my driver on that one. Had to have went 360. 40-yard chip shot, putt for birdie, putt for par, putt for bogey, and I bogeyed that hole.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was tough.
Let's get your irons working too, huh?
Oh, they were working.
So that's why you got to put your driver away for 1 week, Ryan. That is the challenge on the table. Take it or leave it. You need to get the 3-wood working.
So yesterday I only hit between my 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 irons. I hit my 9 once and I hit my 8 once. And then everything else was a driver to a P wedge, sand wedge, or a lob wedge.
Yeah, the Wilson got some work too with all those 3 putts.
Yeah,
right?
it was tough.
Yeah.
Wilson was tough. So I don't know.
Ryan, take it. You're avoiding it with more stories. Take the challenge.
Oh, I don't. Well, I'll work on it, but I'm still gonna hit driver. I'll work on it at the
Ryan,
range. That's what the range
This
is
is for the W. You need to get that thing going.
I need to win at least one round at Pine to Palm.
And you can't do it without a 3-wood with those drivable par 4.
Are you going to come watch?
I'm going to caddy for you.
Well, what if we don't have caddies?
I'm going to fucking caddy for you.
What if we don't have caddies?
They're not going to stop me. They're going to have to carry my dead body off the golf course.
Because that could be like using a rangefinder, essentially. You have another person giving you yardage.
Yeah, sorry they didn't scout the hole like I did.
Okay. Well, we'll find out when we get there, I guess. So you will be there.
I will be there.
What about that tournament?
If you're going to the Pine Palm, I'm there. I'm fucking caddying.
Yeah, and I'm going to that
I
tournament.
will shout distances from the sidelines if I have to.
Deal.
I'll do it for both guys so then they can't say that I'm cheating.
Realistically, if I match up with a guy of my same handicap, do I win or not?
Not without your 3-wood.
That's not true. That's not. I've won how many rounds without my 3-wood?
No, you won't win this one unless you get it working.
No, just 3-wood. Okay, I can use my 3. I can hit my 3-wood. Let's just put it in perspective.
Then you win.
Cody?
Your entire round depends on your 3-wood.
I personally think that you will be just fine. I think going into this with the mindset that you just had all year, I think you're good to go. That's it.
Let's fucking
You
go.
got the swagger coming in. That's all you need.
Yeah, until Swagger puts him in the woods past the green
There is that.
with your driver.
I'm just going to hit a 4-iron then. I'm just going to lay up.
You've changed.
Lay up and then I'll hit a
out of the
56.
You've changed.
I have to. I have no choice.
No, you do have a choice.
No,
And there's a big 3 on it.
You're not going to determine what club I use.
I'm your caddy.
No, you're not. Not anymore. You're fired.
You can't fire me.
I just did.
Nuh-uh. I hired you. You're my golfer.
Tyler just got fired on the spot as
Nope.
my caddy.
Nope. You are employed underneath me. You are my golfer to fire.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. Bryson DeChambeau fires his caddy. Ryan, the
You don't-
t-shirt guy, fires his caddy.
Do you want to be Bryson? That's
Yeah,
tough.
I do.
That's
I
a
want to hit
tough-
balls that far.
He looks at the 3-wood. 3-wood sucks. 3-wood suck today. Not me. It's the 3-wood.
Also, Bryson, COVID, Olympics, can't go.
Sucks.
John Rahm, COVID, Olympics, can't go.
Who's on the team then?
So here's what I think. I think this is kind of a conspiracy. Like there was someone in golf,
It's gonna be a spicy take.
who exposed Bryson to COVID because he did not want the beef between Bryson and Brooks in the Olympics. He wanted to keep that away from Team
So-
USA. Brooks might not even be on the team. I don't know. I don't even know who's on the team. I know Patrick Reed is because Patrick Reed's going to be playing as a solo. No one wants to play with him.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy, is that they wanted to shift away from this drama, and it potentially could have worked out that those two were on the same team. And for the old man sport of golf, they did not want that. Someone planted it.
Who do you think is this magic someone?
We don't
The
know.
mysterious person behind the curtain.
Don't know.
You have any guesses?
No.
If it's gonna be anybody that did this,
It's not a player. It can't
don't
be.
think
It's
so?
not going to be a player. No, it's definitely going to be someone like on the board, or I don't know.
it's probably the chairman of Augusta.
Or
Some old school golfer who he just like he doesn't know the internet, so he cannot handle himself and the sport of
doesn't
golf
know the
with
internet.
this beef.
Or Bryson gave it to himself because he didn't want to sleep on those cardboard beds.
I've seen
Cardboard beds?
They have cardboard beds, so that the
Yes.
whole thing they were
In
toting
Japan?
that
Yes.
this is the most eco-friendly Olympics ever.
Yep.
Holy
So
shit.
they made cardboard beds, and I've seen a lot of TikToks of
Yeah.
people like testing them though.
Yeah, jumping on them.
They
and stuff.
seem legit.
So originally, this whole thing had come up because it was their way of like having this sex ban at the Olympics because
Yeah, they
want
didn't
the
give out condoms
athletes.
this year
They still did, but
They
just
gave out
not
cardboard
without
ones.
them asking.
Eco-friendly cardboard.
without the what?
So like normally at the Olympics, like they just got all these condoms when they arrive, right? So
Okay.
now they have to like go get them. They don't just free will give them out. They still have
They
them.
got a holiday.
Why are they doing this?
Japan,
They
I don't know.
want these athletes to reproduce.
Yeah.
But
together.
The whole thing is they don't want to spread COVID.
Oh man.
I mean, they can wear a mask during.
Big controversy over there right now because all the people in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've got a big spike in this new variant of COVID, and they didn't even want the Olympics to be held.
Really?
I'll be honest, I haven't watched 1 second of the Olympics.
I haven't either.
What was I watching the other day? I was watching archery, Olympic archery.
Actually, I think I was watching well, what the fuck are they called? RC car racing. Professional RC car racing.
Not in the
Because that's an
Olympics.
Olympic sport, but wrestling's not.
Oh, it is again.
Oh, it is?
They
Thank
try to
God.
take it off. But
Some of
then-
the sports that they have in the Olympic Games is unbelievable.
And then you don't give a shit about them when you say this, but then you start watching, and then you're like, oh, fucking Americans got to step up their handball game.
Yeah.
We're going to fall behind the Russians if we don't figure out handball.
I know. And it is kind of fun because you would never watch those sports any other time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But also, you don't know anybody. And it's just
But think about the Olympic men's curling team. The United States curling
Yeah,
team.
we
What an
talked about
absolute
this.
story they are.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit about curling.
You're right.
Until that headline hit the news and everyone's like, I love curling.
Yeah.
Huge for the sport.
Big time for the
Just
sport.
regular guys. Just 4 regular guys.
There's so many people like, we need a movie about 4 dads that accidentally end up at the Olympics and just decide to curl.
Have you ever seen Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, that's a little bit different vibe.
It is, but it is, but similar. You know,
darker. Quite a bit darker.
well, no, similar where these 4 people get together and they make shit happen. Four Brothers made
Did
it
somebody
happen
die
in a
in
different light.
this Olympic movie?
No, but
Spoilers. Some of the brothers die.
the ending was kind of, the ending was happy. Like he
yeah, for the
saw
most
his brother's
part.
angel and he was like
Yeah.
playing hockey in the street. Anyway,
Exact same movie.
I'll tell you what, too. Olympic baseball, not a fan of it.
Really?
Because it's all like college guys or big time prospects, or you don't know anybody. They need to have tournament style Olympic MMA.
Oh.
They do all of the branches of fighting, but not mixed. So they do judo, they have wrestling, they have kickboxing.
Okay.
They just don't have they don't have MMA where it's all put together.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work because if you get your ass whooped but you still win, you can't just go in a fight 2 weeks later.
Right.
That'd be tough. I would
So-
like to see that though.
You ever watch the movie Warrior?
Mm-hmm. Great movie.
That Spartan style tournament
Yes.
would be pretty cool.
Yes.
1 fight a night, 16 guys. 16 guys and maybe do 3 weight classes. So
Yep.
you've got, that's 30 something. I don't know math. But you have 3 different weight classes, 16 guys in each tournament, 1 fight a night.
Yeah, I like that.
Shorten the rounds way up so there's less chance of like re-injury if you go the distance,
Yeah. No, I like that.
Jeez, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, Olympic MMA. Who do you think would be on the U.S. roster? Dustin Poirier.
I don't know enough MMA fighters anymore.
Dustin Poirier, lightweight.
Cowboy.
Nate Diaz at welterweight, 170.
And then we go light heavyweight, or what do we go for the third class? It's gotta be-
Middleweight.
It's got to be new weight classes. It's
Luke Rockhold's got to be the middleweight for the U.S. because he is an American through and through.
the Brazilians.
The Brazilians would be
They're
sick.
going to walk away with it, dude.
The Russians. If
Yeah.
Dagestan is part of Russia,
Where is Khabib from?
Dagestan, and it's part of Russia. Russia wins the whole thing.
Yeah. That'd be pretty sweet to watch.
Yeah.
I'd watch that shit.
Oh God, I'd pay a lot of
But
money
then
to watch that.
nobody would be at the judo and no one would be at kickboxing.
It's just
They-
all MMA.
Yeah. Tyler, we should have went to the 3M Open last weekend. It was in
We are
Minneapolis.
having our own 3M open.
No, I know, but next year we got to go because in Minneapolis, a lot of big time guys there. DJ, Ricky, all these dudes. I had buddies who were Snapchatting. They were right next to all of them.
That's cool.
We got to go
Who,
see that.
who won it again? Sorry. Golf podcast, no golf knowledge.
Cameron Champ.
Cameron Champ. So, did you see Cameron Champ's last drive when he hits his drive and some dude in the crowd screams, "You betcha"?
No
What?
way.
Yeah,
Is it Miles?
no, but I have the video.
For the brand,
I was about
baby.
the free plug.
For the brand.
Always
The
about
free
the
plug on NBC Sports.
Yeah. So Corbin, who we played with in the Old Man Ironman, he was also there, and he was saying they just followed Ricky Fowler to every hole. That they
Really?
were at. That was like there wasn't many people there, but like the majority of the crowd
Here it
was
is.
following him.
Hell yeah. For the brand. We got to put that on the page.
One more time.
Maybe that's the outro sound.
Who
for the
was that?
podcast.
Was that Joe in the merch warehouse? It kind of sounded like it.
Old man Joe. Handyman Joe is an absolute side story that we need to discuss.
The
We'll
not-
discuss it another time.
Not your average Joe.
He's
He's
not your average
No,
Joe.
he can do everything.
The man has so many talents, and you
Yeah.
would never guess. He comes in, he's like this nice, bubbly guy who wants to pack some t-shirts and fucking
Yeah, he's the
throw
oldest
some
guy.
ink down on some fabric. And
He's the oldest guy here. He's
Yeah.
29.
yeah, we're all young.
I know. We're just a bunch of degenerates trying to just like skate by the fact that we sometimes have to talk about golf. We're just like
a golf podcast.
We started
No golf knowledge whatsoever.
We started a golf
you
podcast.
refuse to use your 3-wood, and we're
I
like, hey, we can fucking talk about golf.
We refuse to talk about golf, but we do like to talk about Olympic MMA. So you never know what you're gonna get on the DB show, which is always the joy of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll come back and talk about I don't know what.
Me either.
But
We'll figure it out in the break.
Should be good. Same
Bye. Well, like I said before, Ryan, at the beginning of the podcast, I am still hungover.
Really?
That noise is very triggering to me.
I'm hungover from that win. Shit, dude. It's electric.
I'm hungover. So Friday we golf. Saturday there's a beanbag tournament. My dad and I sign up. We get to the finals. Not a big deal. We lost. That is a big deal.
That is a huge deal.
After that, there's a street dance.
Okay.
At this small town festival. I go to the street dance.
Did you dance?
Not really.
Okay.
Pretty subpar cover
Pretty
band.
stiff as a board in
but
the corner.
they knew how to work their crowd, and the VFW was open inside the street there, so I spent most of the time in the VF.
Hell yeah. Talk to any vets?
I did.
Good.
Couple. Yep. I'll bring it full circle to breakfast ball. I promise. This story is not for nothing. We're out in dancing with like my buddy and his fiance and all sorts of people, and then for some reason she screams. Her name's Hannah. Screams, "You gotta chug! You gotta chug!" And I was like, "I don't have a beer," and I just panicked. And it's like drunk Tyler's like, "Whatever you put in my hand, I'll chug." Puts a can in my hand, and I start chugging.
Yep.
And immediate regret in
Didn't
my
look at the
face.
can.
Did not look at the can.
She wasn't saying you need a chug. She was saying you want a chilada.
It was a fucking canned Bloody Mary.
Those Budweiser chiladas.
Yes.
Those are awesome, by the way.
I love
The
those.
warm
Me too.
fucking tomato juice.
Oh, it was warm too.
Yeah, we're outside. It was 90 degrees. I get this
shit.
warm can of tomato juice with a little tiny bit of beer in it, and I start pounding it.
Yep.
And then gag while pounding it.
Oh my God.
Dropped it. I was like, she's like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And I just ran to the porta potty, and I was like, "Hannah, stand guard." And I let her fucking loose in that porta potty. I painted the walls.
No shit.
It was, that thing was out of commission the rest of the day.
God, I bet you felt a lot better after that.
Nope.
Though. Oh, okay.
I tasted the tomato in my mouth the rest of the night. It absolutely ruined my
Do you not like tomatoes?
I like the vegetable tomato, not in any sort of puree form.
Okay.
And
Do you like spaghetti?
not with red sauce.
No shit.
Yep.
With white sauce.
I'm a big, that just turns into Parmesan at that point, or Alfredo. Like
Fredo.
fettuccine style shit. I hate red sauce.
You like pizza?
I was just going to say that I prefer my pizza with like an Alfredo sauce or a barbecue.
Holy.
That's a hot take, and I know I'm in the minority.
Do you
on
like
that.
chicken parmesan?
No.
Holy shit. This is unbelievable.
Yep, I know, and I'm fully aware of how hot and unpopular of a take that is.
Do you know how many fruits and vegetables you have to eat if you're not drinking V8 to get your daily intake in?
They make V8s without tomato juice in it, right?
Yeah, they make like the
carrot one's fucking
mango
good.
pineapple.
The
or
carrot
whatever.
one's good. You ever
Carrot
had the
one's
carrot
good.
one? It's
Yeah.
like carrots and apples or
If
something.
you eat too many carrots, it'll turn your eyes orange.
But it'll also give you superhuman eyesight,
True.
which I clearly don't have because I have contacts and glasses.
Yep. And I have neither. And I eat a lot. I drink a lot of Bloody Marys.
But you know what the sad part about this whole thing was, Ryan?
What?
It's not the fact that I threw up. It's the fact that while I was throwing up in between projectile vomits, I was thinking of this fucking podcast.
No.
And I was like, they will never let me hear the end of it, that I had one fucking chug of Bloody Mary and couldn't stomach it.
Your stomach isn't so immune to
It's
tomato juice or tolerant.
Literally everything in my body hates that shit. And I physically rejected it.
You
That's so
chugged
weird.
a can of dog brew.
Yeah, wait, I didn't throw up when I drank that. So that
You
tells
almost did.
Yeah, I was
but
close.
you didn't.
I was close.
So gross.
I would throw up with that versus I would.
A normal
I would
person
feel
would.
amazing after chugging a chilada.
So like now you guys know, just stop offering me Bloody Marys as jokes because it's physically repulsing to me.
How did your parents, like when you were a young kid, there had to have been V8 in the fridge.
No, dude, I was raised by a single dad. We had fucking venison brats and mac and cheese 4 nights a week.
I've been there. I pretty much grew up the same way. It was all venison, burgers and roasts and pheasant.
That's
pretty much all we ate.
100%. Or we'd have on special nights we'd have backstrap, or we'd
God.
have round steak or something.
Must
Yep.
have been nice to grow up with.
Just red
Cody's
meat.
dad had these deer on leashes, and he would just bring them into the house. They would drop dead instantly, and then they'd have venison for the night.
And they just fall onto the frying pan, skin themselves.
Yeah, they just skin. Yep.
I suppose.
Oh, hey,
The tenderloins would magically just fall out right onto the frying pan.
You just let them out of the cage, and then the tenderloins cut themselves out
Correct.
into the frying pan.
so what was it like for you having two parents who wanted to feed you healthy shit?
I picture this.
No,
Every
it
meal-
wasn't. It wasn't. Here's what it was. If there was nothing good to drink, like you didn't want to drink water, but you also
Why?
maybe had 3 pops already. Your parents wouldn't let you have another one.
I wasn't allowed
Sometimes
to have
there'd
pop.
be sometimes there would be V8 in the fridge,
Mhm.
and you would just have to stomach it and just to get a little extra flavor in there.
Ugh. Yeah, I can do that, dude. I drank water. That was it. I wasn't allowed to have pop.
Really? Because you're a wrestler?
Well, that and because I got too hyper as a kid.
Really?
I was a fucking menace.
Really?
Oh yeah, I got kicked out of like 4 daycares for biting kids and just running around like a madman screaming.
Yeah, that'll
We
happen.
grew up so similar. I was only kicked out of one daycare for biting.
I think
Cody
I
was kicked out of 1 daycare and 2 golf teams.
yes.
Same golf team, 2 different
Oh,
times.
okay. Yep.
I'm pretty sure. So I got kicked out of 2 daycares, at least 2 for biting, and then my mom gave me to her friend, so she couldn't kick me out.
Really?
Yeah, bad news.
And then you bit your mom's friend.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amy, if you're listening. I didn't mean to bite you. It was just who I was as a person.
So how are you going to tie this back into?
It's the Bloody Mary thing. That's it. Now I
Gotcha.
was thinking about
And
you
you were-
2 assholes while throwing up in a porta potty in my hometown.
What was the vision? What was the vision in your head at that time?
Pretty blurry.
Okay. What?
No, I was literally just thinking like those fuckers.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Hold a lot of real estate in that head.
you do. You
The
guys.
Bloody Marys do.
The
anyway.
Bloody Marys hold a lot of real estate in my head because I'm so vehemently against them.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a Bloody Mary, a pre Pine to Palm Bloody Mary before I hit the course.
You should. How about this? Every time you use your 3-wood at the Pine to Palm, I'll take a drink of a Bloody Mary.
Oh,
So I did use my 3-wood yesterday. I used it one time, 287. I had probably hit it 250.
Okay. Every time you use it, I'll take a drink of a Bloody Mary.
No shit.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tee off with 3-wood.
this he's through with the whole.
And I'm going to
This is
putt.
all I had to do.
I'm going to putt with a 3-wood because Sung Jae Im at the Masters
Yeah, he-
used a 3-wood to
Yep.
putt.
Why though?
So if
Why
he
did
can do it,
because he
I
couldn't
can
putt
do it.
all day. So
Yeah,
he
I think he broke his putter like on purpose. He smashed it in the ground.
Yeah. That was the guy. I saw a clip of him on this Instagram page
Yep.
breaking his putter, and then he had to use his
3-wood,
3-wood the rest
and
of
he
the
putted
time.
really
Yes.
well with it.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's
So-
funny. I
So yeah,
wonder why
I mean,
that was.
I know you won't do that because you
You're
want to win too bad.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe I could sweeten the deal somehow for you.
We'll see. I'll use it a couple times, probably once or twice.
Well, you got to do it on these drivable par 4s where you would overdrive it. And I know you're not going to lay up. That is not within your vocabulary.
Well, that's the
It is
smart. That is
impossible.
the smart move to make. And in tournament play, you have to play smart.
You have way too much fucking testosterone to lay up.
No, well, I can tone the
Yes.
testosterone back if I know it's smart play.
It's
It's like
smarter
going for
play
the-
to just
it's
go
like-
around the green.
Going for the hero shot, you can punch out to the fairway, or you can try and split a 6-inch gap after you didn't even hit a 30-yard fairway.
So all I'm saying, Ryan, is why lay up when you don't have to? You can be on the green instead.
I do have to though, because I don't have a driving iron. Maybe I need to go to Play It Against
Your
Sports and get one.
3-wood. You have it in your bag. Also, we might have to go through your clubs and take a couple out
Why?
because I think you have too many.
Nope. I counted 14.
14.
14 is the number. I thought it was 13.
What about my swing stick? Can I leave that in there?
I don't think so, actually.
I already know what club I'm getting rid of.
You
If
can
I
leave it in there, but it counts as a club.
really.
Yeah, even an umbrella
I'm
and a
not
ball
gonna leave it
picker
in there.
counts. As
Do
well.
I also have to walk
I
I have a
but
push cart?
I carry your bags or your clubs.
if you caddy?
I'm caddying.
If you don't caddy, can I get a push cart?
I don't think so.
Damn. Luckily, I got that new bag now, though.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Did we ever talk about that?
We did, yeah, twice.
Okay, good. Want to talk about it a third time?
Sure.
Yeah, NBC Golf picked the worst possible brand ambassadors.
Yeah, they picked.
2 idiots that don't even talk about professional golf.
But here's the thing. Okay, so I don't even think we broke it down for them yet. NBC Sports, the golf channel, they're trying to promote the Open over in England. It started at 4 a.m. here in the United States. So they wanted to promote like the early tee time, get up and watch the Open. So they sent us like a dope care package, travel case, a hard travel case, new golf bag, all that kind of shit. It was
And
awesome.
a robe. They sent us fucking robes.
Yeah, robe
And
Yeah.
slippers.
Like get up
That's
and
sweet.
throw your robe on and watch the Open. You know?
They sent an old school alarm clock too.
Yeah, that's sick.
Cody, was that you and me? No, you were gone. It was me and Jake. We couldn't figure out how to set the fucking alarm on
No,
it.
I don't know how to either.
Yeah.
So we did a video called Breaks 90 Once. And it was like, what, a 30-second video, if that. And the video on all platforms ended up getting like 1,800,000 views.
What did it get on Instagram?
I don't know.
I can look it up real quick.
It's like a 1.5
Like
or
50,000 on
1.6.
Instagram, maybe?
Yeah.
It was a reel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 32.3K on.
So yeah, we're at like 1.8-ish.
Yeah, which is sick. So hopefully we can do some more NBC Sports Golf Channel stuff in the future. If they need, but hey, that's what the people want to see.
It's not what NBC Golf. They're the ones that got freaking Bryce and COVID. They didn't want him there.
True. But then the guy who sent him to us, Matt, great guy. Thanks for all the gear. It's
Seriously.
sweet.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
We did message Matt back asking him how we thought the video went, and he left us on red.
Yeah, they wanted us to do some cheese dick unboxing.
Well, I mean, the video we gave them was fine,
Way better.
but I think he was probably just so busy with.
Yeah.
I was probably expecting him to respond during the Open, which is that's like the biggest tournament I'm sure they run.
Yep. Well, next year.
Yeah, we'll do it next year. We'll get another robe.
Yeah. What are you going to do with your robe? I'm not wearing it. I have a nicer one at home.
I've never worn a robe in my life.
Life changing.
But do you wear clothes underneath of it?
Boxers sometimes.
Socks?
No.
Slippers?
I have a pair of like moccasins.
I guess I've worn one for like a massage.
Yeah, same sort of thing.
Massage.
No, I don't really wear it in the summer.
Also, I need to get a massage before Pine to Palm, and I need to get my golf lessons. I still have golf lessons on the table that I need to schedule.
Yeah, with the
Don't let me forget.
Your golf lessons
Yeah, so get
are
this,
with the
guys.
same lady that kicked us off the course.
She didn't
that
kick us
day.
off. She was very nice
She
about it.
was.
She let us go. She let us continue on the course.
Yes.
She did say we need to sign a lot of paperwork in order to get on the course
Which we
and film.
definitely did.
Which we did. And my golf lessons happen to be with her. So I'm going to get them probably next week. After I do that, I'll give you guys an update on whether it was awkward, whether she brought it up, whether I was dumb enough to bring it up, whether she remembers.
Ryan's going to show up like, oh, hey, it's so nice to meet you. You kicked me off the golf course once. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There's no chance that
Don't
she
say it. You kicked
remembers.
us off the golf course. He said it. Oh, God.
You know, there's other coaches, right?
But it's with her.
Yeah, but you just get a different coach.
No, she's the best.
Okay.
She's a PGA pro.
Okay. The other guys didn't kick you off the course, though.
I know. I get that. But she's the best, and I want to be the best.
Yeah, she'll probably tell you to use your fucking 3-wood.
Maybe she'll teach me how to hit it.
Will she be the one that... What's it going to take to get
Her.
you to start using it?
Her.
I'll text her right now.
Because she'll show me how to hit it. That's the thing. I just don't know how to hit it.
I can show you. It's the best club in my bag.
You use a hybrid.
I have a regular 3-wood, though.
You don't use it, though.
Yeah, I drove it on the green with it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one par 4 you were talking about, what we played so well. Put it on the green twice with that thing.
Wow.
One time was a fringe, but who's counting?
Who's counting? Yeah, a lot of good stuff happening. We just keep thinking of stuff to talk about.
Right. I was gonna say the one hole, the long one that we ended up winning it on, but the first go around through it,
Yep.
I almost had my first ever solo eagle because we used my drive, then we used my second shot, and then I missed the eagle putt.
Yep.
So
Classic.
I still got my own birdie, but
Mm-hmm.
that's all we got now.
Okay.
I think
We need to, we talk about these rounds so in depth. Only you and I know what we're talking about. We need to start filming rounds,
yeah,
full rounds.
yeah, we do. But then also when we get out there, we're just like, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I will get it documented though of you using your fucking 3-wood.
Deal.
Deal.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Are we going to wrap it up, Tyler?
buy your hats?
Breakfast Ball, Bevcart regular merch, guys. It's on the website, oubetcha.com. Go check it out now.
Thank you so much.
we're gonna
for
have a
going on
weekly-
this journey with us.
Thank you so much for
Choosing to
coming on
have
this
us
journey.
in your car
We love you.
on your commute to work during your lunch break.
Send it
Thank
to
you
a
so
friend,
much.
maybe.
I
A
would love-
friend who likes golf but doesn't like guys who talk about golf and they like to listen to those guys.
If you could just tell a friend, that would just mean so much to me.
Oh, it means so much.
So much.
But yeah, seriously, if you want to, rate, review, subscribe. Helps us grow the page. Maybe get a sponsor in here at one time.
You got big things coming
One time
in the
for the
pipeline,
boys.
baby.
So yeah, we'll do that. And from here on out until Pine to Palm. Also, someone thought we were saying Pine to Pump.
Yeah, Pine to Pump. I remember who DM'd us, but
I don't know. But the Pine to Pump tournament is in like 3 weeks. I need to start practicing for that. So we're going to do a weekly update on the journey. All I need to do is win one.
Mm-hmm.
If I win one,
we'll just win them
round
all.
2 is going to be so relaxing, and I'll probably win round 2 as well.
Just
Like
win all
Tyler,
the rounds,
like
man.
one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time has said before, REL.
Stop.
X.
Thanks for talking, everyone. Love you.
Relax. Love you.
Hell, that's a breakfast ball.